Hey, church. Been thinking recently about comments I've heard made. People saying, must be getting close to the end. All this stuff that's going on. These are the signs of the times of the end. And, is it really the end? Bottom line is, no one knows. Uh, Jesus makes something very clear to us before he leaves this earth, and it's his own words. And he's standing before Pilate right before his crucifixion. And he says about the kingdom that his kingdom is not of this world. And all through Jesus' ministry, he talks about a kingdom that's higher than this earth, higher than the physical things that we think about. Even his disciples struggled with who he was. And it wasn't that they didn't believe he was the Messiah, but they believed his purpose was to build a kingdom on earth. And we still have people that believe that that's still going to happen. But Jesus makes it very clear with these simple words to Pilate: my kingdom is not of this world. He even makes the statement, if it were, my servants would fight to prevent my arrest by the Jewish leaders. But now my kingdom is from another place. And so there's a lot of people that fear they're not going to be ready for when the kingdom comes. And Paul wanted to allay the fears of the people in his time. They were asking some of these same questions. And I love how Paul addresses them in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, starting in verse 1. Listen to what he says to them. Now, brothers and sisters, about times and dates, we don't need to write to you. For you know very well that the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night. While people are saying peace and safety, which is not really going on right now, destruction will come on them suddenly as labor pains on a pregnant woman, and they won't escape. Listen to these words to those of us who know Christ and who have studied the scriptures. He says, but you, brothers and sisters, are not in darkness, so that this day should surprise you like a thief. You're children of light. You're children of the day. We do not belong to the night or to the darkness. So then, let us not be like the others who are asleep, but let us be awake and sober. For those who sleep, sleep at night. Those who get drunk at night. But since we belong to the day, let us be sober, putting on faith and love as a breastplate and the hope of salvation as a helmet. And listen to these beautiful words. For God did not appoint us to suffer wrath, but to receive salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ. He died for us so that whether we are awake or asleep, we may live with him, together with him. And he says, therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you're doing. Man, those are great words of hope. And I hope those words of hope will bless you and that you won't have fear about the things that go on in this world, because Jesus made it very clear. His kingdom's not of this world. Have a blessed day, church.